Everyone I've ever met in my entire life at some point has gotten an abortion. Wait a minute. That just doesn't. The fuck! Fuck this strip! We're live on the Talk Box talking about this piece of shit lawyer from Houston, Texas who got in trouble for spiking his wife's drinks with abortion pills. Wait a minute. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Talk Bots. I don't know why this is open right now. This shouldn't be open. All right, I need to get everybody back in here. You can unmute yourself now. I'm done with my intro. I'm sorry. I had to do it that way.
Wow.
I know, right? Hang on. Let me move me.
Was that Harvey Specter?
Yeah, I pulled a full-on Lewis Lit right there, and so this is an actual story, by the way, guys. I don't know if it was specifically drinks. I said spiked drinks, but this guy was actually giving abortion pills to his pregnant wife, and
goodness.
is the I gotta read this for you. Hang on, okay? So let's pull this up real quick. So this is the story right here. Texas attorney who poisoned pregnant wife with abortion medication sentenced to 180 days in jail.
That's it?
Yeah, right? Now, fellas, do we think 180 days in jail is enough for a man like that?
No.
So, a Texas attorney who pleaded guilty to slipping abortion medication into his pregnant wife's drinks was sentenced to 180 days in jail. Catherine Herring, the estranged wife of Mason Herring, told a Harris County court Wednesday that the sentence was not strict enough. Of course! Like, what the fuck? Their now 1-year-old daughter has developmental delays and attends therapy 8 times a week. Jesus
That's
Christ. What in the fuck? That is fucking nuts.
That's fucked up.
I honestly
completely fucked up, and I think there is no abortion in Texas, isn't there?
I'm pretty sure that's
you might be right.
Yeah,
I think it's illegal over there. So what he did is illegal.
So how did he get the pills?
Yeah. True. Wait, where did he get the pills from? I have so many questions now. I think
because he obtained them illegally, and what he did with them was illegal in the state of Texas.
I'm almost 100% certain that it's the death penalty there for abortion, right? Isn't it? Or am I wrong?
I don't know if it's that extreme. I have to look this up now.
God, can you imagine you get raped and you have to have this baby, but you really don't want to, so you abort it, and then you get murdered anyways?
Due to existing Texas laws, abortion is now banned in Texas. Well, if you're not, there's abortion laws in Texas.
Yeah.
It is still illegal to have abortion by medicine or any other means.
It is still illegal?
In Texas, yes.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, holy shit. I love how there's just the English version, and then I thought we were gonna get more here, but it was just the Spanish version of this. Like, Texas, thank you, Planned Parenthood. So anyway, to keep going on this story, this is what this piece of shit looks like, by the way. So this is Mason Herring.
What does he look like?
He's just of course he's a ginger. God damn it! Like
fucking soulless.
We need to save everybody.
I was gonna say something.
Call Dakota. He's a ginger. Tell him to come get his boy and give him a harder sentence. He allegedly told her that the pregnancy would ruin his plans and make him look like a jerk. Wait, what? In what way?
What is he?
In what way would your pregnant your child? What way would your pregnant wife make you look like a jerk because they simply exist? What fucking reality do you live in, Mr. Sir? Jesus, how could you ever justify that?
Let's just think of how this happened before it happened. So he fucking drugged her with the abortion pills, right? So they must have discussed abortion, and she must have said that she's not okay with it, or she wants to keep it as for why he obtained this medication and then tried to, or
consciously and deliberately kill his child
to do it. So obviously she's not okay with it, but he's okay with doing it. And
in her own body, he tried to murder their child in her own body without her knowing about it.
Exactly.
And now their child has developmental fucking issues. That is the saddest shit. There is no way in fuck this guy should have gotten off with 180 days.
Well, she was probably like, oh well, if you want an abortion, I'm gonna tell everybody that you want an abortion. I honestly, my next question is gonna be, what does he do for a living?
He's an attorney.
He's an attorney.
He's a lawyer.
Okay, so he's fucking gonna be busy all the time. So he can't fucking raise a kid. He doesn't want to fucking be that person that's known for having a fucking kid.
Yeah, doesn't want to neglect his child because of his job. How about you just either get a different job, or wait, hang on a second. Is it
or just not come inside your girl?
Yeah,
wear a condom.
Use a condom.
You know, this reminds me of a crazy story I heard today.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there was a mom in Miami who was with this guy who broke up with her, and she was heartbroken. So she tried to get him back, and the only way she could get him back was if she did not have a child. But unfortunately, she had a child, who was a 3-year-old son. So her solution was clearly to go to rentahitman.com and agree to pay $3,000 to try to off this child. But of course, she was contacted by the authorities, not a real hitman, and she was caught and everything. But she was going to hire a hitman to kill her 3-year-old just to be with some douchebag.
The people.
While we're on the topic.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Tucker's here. Yeah, you forgot about Tucker?
I did.
While we're on the topic of child murder, who all remembers that old Casey Anthony case?
I remember
Who
that.
remembers Casey Anthony?
That's like
That
a
was
staple.
huge. Yeah.
That was
That was
our
OJ.
That was our OJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about it.
In fact, she got away.
She got away with it.
I'm trying to gauge my audio. Yeah, she definitely did get away with it.
Yeah.
She did.
She actually got away with murdering her own
Dude,
child.
she always notice how like every like 10, maybe 15 years she fucking pops up. She comes back
I
up
heard
and
she was
tries to
running
get
a
in the
daycare.
limelight.
Running a daycare.
Oh my
I don't
God.
know.
That's
what I heard.
I don't know if that's accurate. Hang
I'm
on, I have to find
searching
that
that
out right now
She
as we
actually
speak.
is. She actually is teaching kids and around kids all the time now.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
Why is that like the first thing that comes up? Casey Anthony opens a daycare in Florida. You're absolutely fucking kidding me.
Somebody
Told you.
murder this bitch. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say that.
There's no way. Yeah,
How is anybody gonna trust their kid with
fucking
her?
ads. Casey Anthony opens date. This is totally photoshopped. This
That-
is so unbelievably Madhouse.
Guys. She has a daycare, but it doesn't have a pool yet. Now, if she starts building the pool, then get worse.
Oh my
Look at
God.
this picture of this fucking baby duct taped up on the wall. Oh, this is obviously a satire website. Madhousemagazine.com.
That one probably is. I don't know. I just could all be satire. Who knows what she's fucking doing?
How is she
Oh,
able to get any type of certification to work with kids? How is she
No,
able to do that?
I guess
She didn't
this is
get
like-
charged, did she?
She was charged with it. She didn't get
What was she charged with? What was the charge?
or she was brought up on charges, but she was never sentenced or anything.
Okay.
Or she was found not guilty.
I want to get
She
back.
was only convicted on 4 counts.
Convicted. That's the
4
word I was
counts
looking
of lying to the police was all she was convicted of, nothing else.
Why
What
would
a
you, lying to the police 4
bitch.
times? Okay, so I have a personal. You know how I get with my anecdotals, but let me give you a little story real quick, okay? And this is a very personal story with me that I hold dear to my heart because there was a lot of people that I got really close to in a way, and I was really involved. Of course, a long time ago, guys, I was doing filmmaking, and that kind of branched out with Just Words Media. It turned into more of like a business kind of deal where it was like recording weddings and yada yada. And to be completely fair, I hated it. I really only wanted to record creatively. And well, one of my first like solo gigs by myself away from those guys was a funeral service for a 4-year-old boy with an open casket. And it was a little awkward because the only reason we were doing it was because the mother was arrested in Ocala or something, like way up north, and it was a completely unrelated incident. She wanted to be there, right? Yeah, so she could feel a part of it, you know. So that was the whole reason why I did that, and it was so not uncomfortable, but it was so strange to see an open casket of a dead 4-year-old boy, and the love that these people gave to him was it was uncanny. It was such an emotional and like spiritual like experience for me, honestly.
Hey, Brandon,
Yeah.
do you guys remember that kid that was in the news back in 2022, abandoned in a dumpster, found alive by people that were dumpster diving?
Found alive. What? This is the first episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. No, that wasn't the first episode. It was when it was like, oh, we found a baby in a dumpster.
No, it was in New Mexico. It was a 911 call, and these two people came into this car. I actually sent it to you on Messenger if you want to look at it. But
Okay.
basically, they were digging through these dumpsters behind this building, and they found a baby in a trash can, alive but barely, and they were able to stabilize it. After they went back and reviewed the footage, because there was literally footage of the garbage cans, and it showed this girl just walk up and throw the bag in the dumpster. And after they interviewed the girl, she tried acting like, "Oh, I don't know what you're
Yeah.
talking about," and eventually she admitted it and was like, "Well, I had the baby in the bathroom. I didn't realize I was pregnant." And then she cut her own umbilical cord, threw the baby and all the stuff that came out of her into a garbage bag, and just drove it and dumped it in a dumpster, and then went back home. Like the same day she had it.
God fucking damn it, Tucker! Holy shit!
Yeah.
All right, now before
That's
we get
fucking
back to the
crazy.
story at hand, I want to process my emotions for that by saying, don't throw your fucking baby in a dumpster. Now, to
Don't do
quickly
it.
just kind of get back to what was going on here was so with this guy. So Catherine told the police that during counseling session in March, she told her husband about the pregnancy, and he had a negative reaction. And after that evening, he sent her text messages expressing that he was not happy about the pregnancy and did not know what to do. The complaint says, "Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot how to read for a minute." So he allegedly told her that the pregnancy would ruin his plans and make him look like a jerk. The counselor suggested that the two spend the spring break together, according to the complaint. And Catherine told authorities that he began to talk to her about her hydration. So he was trying to get her to drink.
Yeah.
Basically, despite drink. And she says that she noticed the water looked cloudy, but her husband said it was because the cup or the pipes were dirty. The complaint states, and then after drinking the beverage, she became severely ill and experienced cramping. When she began to bleed, she said she went to the emergency room, according to the complaint. Suspecting that her husband was trying to poison her, she set
Oh
up
my
cameras around her house and told police at 6 other occasions he gave her beverages mixed with abortion medications, but she did not drink them. That's just
It's awful.
diabolical. There's just no other way to really like put that into perspective. It's just
And he only
completely.
gets 180 fucking days.
He should be in prison for the rest of his life. Unfortunately, this man is still around walking the streets, and that young poor child is now forever going to have developmental issues and grow up as the kid whose dad tried to murder him. Imagine
What does
that.
the wife look like? What does the wife look like?
I don't know.
What's his name?
His name is Mason Herring. Which is such a, I don't have a picture of his. I don't really need to know what shit. I just need like I don't need to know what regular people look like. I just need to know like I have to know what
Anyways,
this piece of shit looks like, right? Like,
the reason why I asked was because I should dress up like this lady, right? And just like look at her, find her type, you know, and then or find his type, I should say, and then be that type, so then I can drug his drink.
well, Louis, you're gonna
And
have to
then
go
just-
through a whole transformation for that because you're kind of black. But I
That's
don't...
all right. That's all right. I could find someone.
You're right. You just get an actress. So now you got to pay that actress.
I mean, you
That's
you
all
could
right.
do it. My
The mother donations.
do it
Who
Donation.
my
wants to
friend
see
did.
this guy fucking fall?
Go fund me.
Who wants to see this guy get pegged by fucking several women
I don't think that's he might like that. This is
with
probably,
a barb
I
with a
would.
barbed
All you gotta do,
barbed
all you gotta do
dick?
is tell the person. Like that's the biggest thing in prison. If they find out you're a pedophile, they find out you're a woman beater, you will get raped in prison. That is like guaranteed. So if the
That's
prison knows what he
okay.
did, he is going to be in a world of pain.
What do you have?
Can you open this with Rich?
What, you want me to open this?
Yeah, I couldn't open
A
it.
gelato caramel cookies. Is this
Don't
ice cream?
tip it,
Oh my
it's
god! Is
melted.
oh shit! What the
It's
fuck?
for you.
couldn't open it.
There we go. There you
It's a
go.
pint full of my cum.
Speaking of poisoning, I had a friend who was getting poisoned by his girlfriend for almost like 2 years.
What?
You have what?
Yeah, he used
Circle
to work
that
with
back.
me.
Somebody call the authorities.
All right,
So,
that's it.
he found out after they broke up that she not only pulled out like $1 million life insurance policy on him, but that after he broke up and she left, he realized that he didn't have all the health problems he did when he was with her. Like he didn't throw up as much because apparently he was like throwing up every day, had headaches every day, felt just overall just exhausted and drained
Was the
every
guy
day.
your friend or was the girl your friend?
The guy
The
was getting
guy
poisoned
was.
by the girl.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So he found out because he went and started testing some of his food and he started videotaping his kitchen before they broke up because he already was suspicious that she was cheating on him. Not only did she catch the guy, not only did he catch her cheating on him, but he noticed when she would make breakfast, she would have like this like unlabeled jar she would start dumping into like his drinks and his food.
Goodness.
And he couldn't identify what it was, but it was some kind of like either rat poison or something that she was like powdering into all of his food and drinks that she would make him.
That's crazy.
Do you guys know what's going on?
Is
with
your
Lisa
friend
Santi?
alive?
Yeah, he's still alive. He left. He went to a boat dock in frickin' Fort Myers. He works at a boat dock, moving to cranes now. And the girl moved back to with her mother, and she
Whoa.
moved to North Carolina.
Oh, that changed everything.
Yeah, John turned off his camera.
I'll be back
only-
on camera in a minute.
Okay.
I only asked because she took a life insurance policy on him.
That's nuts.
I think you have to be married in order to take out a life insurance policy
They were married
on.
for
Wow.
almost
And married
6
and
months.
poisoning your significant other. That's crazy, brother.
They were only married for like 6 months.
But still, like, this is
She wouldn't
this
have
is
gotten
crazy.
the policy. They test for those kind of things. There's so many clauses.
Have you guys?
But also, like, that's just
But that's just awful.
I don't know. So he's pretty much just letting this fucking crazy woman just be free.
Wait, like he's letting her go?
He did your friend didn't do anything about it, right? You just said they just stopped.
He did the divorce. He did the court cases. He won the house. All that. She immediately left state. Like almost, like I said, she went to like North Carolina or something.
She
and they
needs
can't. They don't know
criminal
when.
charges.
She needs to
literally
f-
was
she
fucking
needs-
poisoning him.
Yeah,
Especially
and
if
like,
he has video
and
evidence.
then also that, and then full on took a life insurance policy. There's record of her taking out the life insurance policy on him. Like it. That's
Brother,
crazy.
I actually found
that's
something interesting
That's
about that.
Icky Vicky right there. I tell you what,
What I
that
don't
fucking
understand-
bitch.
Oh my god.
You see, here's what I don't understand is I looked into that and I don't know why people are able to do that. Apparently, you don't even have to be like related to them, and you definitely don't even have to be married. You can pull a life insurance policy out on almost anyone.
I think that also
And they
depends
don't
on
have to
the
know
lender,
either.
who the insurance company you're getting it from. I think it also depends on
Because
that.
like, and that's the thing, you don't even have to pull out one. You could go to multiple lenders and pull out multiple life insurance policies on the same person.
That's fucking nuts.
So,
Should we Aldo do one for Biden?
No stipulation for it.
We should Aldo get a life insurance policy taken out on Joe
He'd have
Biden.
to at his
Fucking
age. He'd have to pass evidence of
SWAT just breaks through
insurability.
my
and-
windows,
Yeah.
fucking takes me down because of this shit.
Speaking of Joe Biden, let's change the tone here for a second. Joe Biden, the president of the United States, recently came out as too incompetent to stand trial. So what makes him competent enough to run a country?
Stand trial on what? Hunter
When did
Biden's
he come
laptop?
out as?
Here's what happened.
Okay.
Biden.
What I don't understand is why they let him even stay in the presidency this long. I mean, all of his speeches, you can
was
tell he's
elected.
basically.
Do you
just
know how?
freaking
Do you know how a
delusional.
puppet works?
Yes, I know how to puppet work.
That's exactly what it is. Exactly what it is.
Well, dude, if you look at the elections back whenever Trump was going for the presidency and he apparently lost, they proved that half of the votes that made Biden win originally were all either dead people or people that don't even are allowed to vote anymore. They double voted for some people that did vote.
The crazy thing is that was happening on both
I'm getting
sides.
I'm
it
getting
was
so many different links right now telling me two different things. Of course, like whenever you fucking look at a story like this, it's just like it's never it's always black and white. It's never like clear. It's fucking.
would it be clear? Or
Crystal.
would it be?
I mean,
Murky.
regardless on if anyone actually came out and said that he's too incompetent to stand trial or not, he still is obviously and very blatantly too incompetent to stand trial. So I did see him on Twitter recently where he was talking about his bipartisan bill that he just dropped, where he sent like what 90 something billion dollars in aid to Ukraine and to Israel, which is insane. Because
Why is that insane?
Israel is still like just kind of committing genocide, which it's I think it's bombing another city now, not just Gaza.
Well, we like signed a treaty with them, didn't we?
Yeah, well, we've been like allied with them for a while.
That's
but,
what I'm saying. Like I mean, you kind of have to support your ally.
Yeah, even if they're just wiping a whole
Unfortunately,
species off the map.
It's not right what they're doing. No.
No, it's
but
not.
if the U.S. didn't keep their end of the deal, then it would be possible that Israel could use their weapons to attack us. So there's so many politics behind it. It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, if Israel attacked us, I think we'd probably eventually put a foot down. But no, let's just keep letting them walk all over human rights, right? Because Biden wants an ice cream.
I don't. You see, if Israel attacked us, it would be surprising because we've been allies with Israel for God knows how long.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like we're allies.
It's
We
just
have
like
to
Britain. I mean,
support them.
yeah, we seceded from Britain, and we originally had a civil war with them and all that. But at the same time, Britain has been our long-standing ally ever since World War One and Two.
That's true.
So I don't see Britain or Israel ever betraying us unless we do something to really piss them off.
I don't know about foreign politics as much as I know about old people. I'm a maintenance man in an assisted living facility, and I just know right now Biden needs to come right on over and let me give him his pills, because that man is just way too old to be running anything. And I tell you what, if
How
I've seen
old
a
is
man
he?
shit, I've seen some men shit them fucking selves. at
Wait,
my job.
I got it. 2 birds, 1 stone. 2 birds, 1 stone. Ready?
81
We'll get
years.
that guy. We'll get that
Oh,
guy who
man.
drugged his wife, and we'll put Biden in the room with him, and Biden will sniff him and do all he wants to him.
Trump's really
my
old, too.
God, bro. Yeah, Trump's old as shit. Yeah, all these
Biden's
people are just old, but
81
somehow they're
and Trump
fucking.
is 77.
They just know all the right shit, right? Biden hasn't been sniffing kids for fucking years, like.
That's I
What's
can't
crazy
get
is-
over that. Like there's video evidence of him being
Yeah,
like the
literally,
biggest creep in
like-
the world,
It's so awkward.
and no one cares.
Exactly. Like President Biden is
Dude.
literally. We've watched compilations, full on
Yep.
montages.
You see how he greets his family, like his granddaughter, his daughter. He basically just makes out with them, full on kiss on the lips.
That's gross.
Damn near
It's
looks like he's
disgusting.
giving him tongue
It's disgusting.
on stage.
Absolutely
Goodness.
ridiculous. And he doesn't know where the fuck he is or what the fuck he's doing. I feel the same way for most of these people in Congress. I said it once. I'll say it again. You want the world to get better, fix the economy. That's probably step one to fixing men's mental health. You want men's mental health to get better? Fix the economy. Make men feel worth it for going out and actually having a career, to have enough money to bring back to their household. I mean, it's fucking not rocket science. You don't need an expert to fucking come out and tell you men don't feel competent in creating a safe environment for their family. And then you end up with these families, these marriages where dudes are fucking spiking their abortion pills into their wife's drink to kill their unborn child that now has to grow up with fucking disabilities because their dad tried to murder them. What the fuck?
That's awful.
Yeah, well,
what was that kid that went to the riots and He was like some firefighter from a
I
different
know what you're
state.
talking about. Okay, that was such a very tedious situation for me. What's his fucking name? Man.
So you're
Rittenhouse?
talking about the guy
Rittenhouse?
who
Yeah,
shot
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Was it Rittenhouse?
Yes, it was.
Just send his
The
ass
guy-
down to Texas to deal with this fucking Casey guy,
Yeah, I mean,
or whatever his fucking was it Mason? You said
yeah,
Mason?
Yeah, dude. I mean,
Fucking
that
send him to go
kid's.
see Mason.
I don't think that
Ugh.
kid's allowed to go anywhere near a gun. I tell you. That.
Probably not anymore.
He's probably blacklisted. The first person that sees him at the shooting range, they're gonna be like, up, out,
Give me
ATF.
Get
1
out.
second.
get out.
One.
Uno. Eins. Ich. What other ways do we know how to un? That's French. So I think wait. So we just got so much ADHD in this group. Honestly, I love it. It is so powerful. It's so empowering to people with ADHD. But fucking, I just went through all of like the German like counting.
Here's a question:
Eins, zwei,
Do we
drei,
all
vier,
have
sechs, sieben.
ADHD?
I listen. I have to. There's no way I don't. The voices don't stop. My brain is for either I have that or I have dementia and schizophrenia because
Well, I know
I
that-
hallucinate on a daily basis. I tell you what, it's fucking gnarly, but it's great. Like I'm aware of reality. I know what's not real. I'm able to ascertain the difference in Iron Man hologram type my way through it. Okay.
All right,
Like-
all right. All right, let's do the test. All right.
All right.
So if you're in the middle of focusing on something, right? And do you have the weird urge to like look over and then just you like run through a whole scenario in your head
Yes.
while someone's trying to explain something to
Yes.
you, and you snap back to reality like?
And
what's
somehow I
going on?
still like barely listen to them enough to where I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
conjure up a very generic statement that doesn't really offend them, that I wasn't paying attention to their story.
Yeah.
But the whole time I just envisioned an entire scenario about me like having an anime battle with God outside of the apartment complex. Like,
Yeah.
no, dead ass.
Or those moments,
Jesus.
That's
that
it.
moment when you like get up in the morning and you're like, all right, I need to make breakfast. You go to make breakfast. Oh, but the pan's dirty. So you go, I'm gonna go do dishes. And you go to do dishes. Oh wait, the dishwasher's full. So you go over, you go put the dishes away. Then you realize, oh wait, I'm out of cereal. Then you go to get cereal. You ever done that? Like the chain of events.
Okay,
just because
that's
you
why I
originally just
used
wanted
to.
to make food.
Okay, that's why I used to smoke marijuana in the morning, only sativa, because it used to help me focus and slow down, and I would just do like one thing at a time. But if I get home and I do indica to relax, you know how people do that? They come home in this mode. Awful, terrible, panic attack, immediate. It's the worst. I can't relax and be high. I have to be high and work. It's the only way I can be like productive while high. I cannot be okay and high if I'm relaxing. If I'm working, perfect. But I digress because it's just it's not for everybody, but it's a bitch. I've had some bad fucking highs, but
You wanna
I've
know
never
what's
had
a
a bad
bitch?
trip.
You want to know what's a bitch?
Nancy Pelosi,
A female
Casey
dog.
Anthony.
Casey Anthony.
I agree on that.
What's that bitch?
No,
You
I
just
said a
said.
female. I said a female dog.
Oh, fucking A.
Or the back seat of a motorcycle. The bitch seat.
Oh, what a bitch!
Actually, I do have a
seat.
question for you because I did write down a question of the night. I thought we were supposed to start turning this into more of a game show type of deal.
Yes, I.
All right, guys. All right, so here is a question. We're gonna go clockwise. John, you're gonna go first, and you're gonna have 5 seconds to answer this question, or it goes to Louie. Who? Hang on.
All right, 5 seconds. Abraham Lincoln.
I ripped my clipboard in half at the beginning of this. Which U.S. president was criticized for Chinagate in 1996?
George Bush.
Incorrect. Louis.
Bill Clinton.
Correct. It was Bill Clinton. Finally, a question we can answer. I remember which Austrian
If you would
painter.
have said Watergate, I would have known.
Oh, you just cut out at the end of that, but Watergate, you would have known immediately.
That's right. I would have
Yeah.
known.
Or what was it? The German
Yeah, I said,
artist or
what
whatever.
Austrian painter? And then
Oh,
I
Hitler.
Instantly,
paused.
yeah, I know the answer.
I paused and I waited for someone to just jump their guns and go Hitler, and then I was like, in 1800, yeah, but you did that the next episode as a joke on a different question. But nobody jumped the gun. Everybody waited for me, and you all got it wrong. And then you tried to prove me wrong. But there's a junior and a senior. But
Alright.
I remember that very vividly. Oh my god.
There's no way I get another question wrong.
No, I mean I didn't have any more questions. I didn't have enough time.
Damn it.
If I
You think of a question.
All right, I got one. I got a question. What is brown and sticky?
All right, Brandon, you're up.
shit.
A stick.
Nah, it's a stick. Yeah, you got it right.
Oh, fuck you!
Oh, okay.
Was it? Hey,
Really,
hey.
really sticky.
I know that
It's sticky.
Tucker. Sunday was a really sad day,
Yeah.
Of
but the
course.
day before was a Saturday.
Yep.
Who was the 14th president of the United States?
Um,
Don't
John
all speak
Adams?
up at once now. That was the second.
Oh,
let me think. It was 14th. Was it fucking card? Shit.
No one's gonna guess it.
It's so
No one
off,
knows.
It's so out of pocket.
It is.
I know the 17th president because he's actually like a role model of mine.
Oh, really? Which one's that?
Andrew Jetson.
Okay.
Andrew
okay.
Tate.
Andrew Jackson was
14th
a people for the
president.
man and would actually go punch people in the face that disagreed with him, and I believe in that.
Hey,
So
do
did
So
what
it's
you
Andrew
Andrew
gotta
Tate's
do.
ancestor.
I was about to say that sounds
Still
just like Andrew Tate.
Yeah. No, we do not support Andrew Tate on this podcast. I apologize. Just double check. I know that Louis
I
is
will
bald.
take back my
I know that
fist and
Louis
my
is
boldness.
bald.
Wouldn't it be funny?
Let me go
Wouldn't it
put
be
on a
funny?
toupee real quick.
We just dig up pictures of the 17th president and just like Andrew Tate with a long white beard.
Did anybody guess this president? Anybody answer?
It's Franklin Pierce.
Franklin Pierce.
That's not
Yep.
even a president.
The
That was
fuck?
an
It is.
alien.
Hey, he's been not. That dude's a fucking British spy. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
So, what was the first form of government that we made as the colonies?
Republican. It was a republic government.
No.
Communism.
After we whatever declared our independence. No, not communism. Do you know what you had to also know what it was titled? What was the name of the form of government that we started out with that did not work?
Parliament?
No, what? That's what we ran away from. You fool!
Free man's law.
All right, so everybody, you all lose a point. It is the Articles of Confederation. So
That's what I said.
that's what he said.
Clearly.
Our first form of government in the United States was the Articles of Confederation. Now, under this form of government, obviously, it was a Confederate government, which is a government run by the individual states. Now, the big problem back in the day was that if you were trying to get in touch with Texas as a New York governor, you had to get on a fucking horse and travel like 3 weeks to get there and to have like a simple conversation with them. There was no communication. All of the militias could not work together in order to fight as a united force. So we created the federal government, obviously, and that had its own problems. But in a weird way, would a confederacy be better in modern day with technology now that we can just pick up a phone and call somebody?
I mean, technically, in a way, we already are still doing that. Because if you think about it, most states have their own laws on things.
States have the
Yes,
power, yeah.
Yeah, we have their own like governmental system. So technically, we still do a form of that. It's just we're unified under a president who takes final say over everything. But every state, even with a president, can still say "fuck you" and just do their own thing. And like California, for example, California basically has banned guns,
Right.
banned using gas-powered vehicles. They're making all of them use electric cars now.
California is
They're doing all
insane.
kinds of stuff.
I don't know why the
Yeah,
fuck
that's what I'm
did you
saying.
have to
It's
what they do.
basically its own. California is basically turned into its own country. It's unlike every other state in the United States right now because it's doing its own thing. So technically, we've never really strayed away from that prospect. We just unified all the states by having one centralized government with a president.
Yeah, and then we took our currency and sent 90 billion to foreign countries.
All right.
That's the fun thing is that
Right, Louis.
freaking Lincoln and John F. Kennedy were both against the central banking system and were avid protesters against it so that we keep our gold standard so that we wouldn't be beholden to another country. And guess what? Both those two people got assassinated. So thing.
Oh. What the fuck is going
All right.
on?
So, quick question: does everybody have can everybody get to the soundboard?
No.
I don't know if
only
I
you and
can.
me. Only you and me.
Only you and me. Okay.
I
Well
mean,
then,
I got a
we'll just
soundboard
have
earlier. I just don't
to.
know how I get to
I'm
it.
gonna have to go off of just who talks first. So, you'll have to make a sound. So
I'm a
whoever
quick
makes a
talker.
sound first gets to answer the question first. Oh, is he?
Not on camera.
So I'm gonna ask a few questions.
Okay.
Best out of 5. Whoever has the most correct answers the fastest wins.
Okay.
First question. All right, is everybody ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This sport is called the American pastime.
Football.
Baseball.
Golf.
Okay,
It's
John is
baseball.
correct.
Wait,
John is
Nah,
correct.
it's baseball. Shit.
It is baseball.
Fuck.
Everybody
let
watches
me
football. Where
let me
I'm at,
let me
so.
keep track. I gotta keep track of
The
this.
great American pastime.
Bastard.
How do I keep track? Let me see.
Why do I want to play more Lethal Company tonight?
Just put a J, a B, and a T on a piece of paper, and that'll stand for the first letter of each of our names. And then just put a 1 next to J because he got the first one.
All right.
I still want to. I gotta make that company with Dakota.
Okay. So next question is.
Okay.
All right. This is a bit of a science question. Is everybody ready?
All right.
All right.
Bet. I love science.
What is the symbol for copper?
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
CP.
Okay.
Oh.
Any other answers?
We
have
AU
CP.
is gold, I think.
Yep.
That is correct. But that is not the correct
it's
answer.
CO.
CR.
CO.
So we got CP, CR, and CO.
It's probably
Yep.
not even any of those.
Everyone is incorrect. It is CU.
Damn it!
Damn it.
I see.
You should have gone with your gold
went
theory.
in my head. AU went in my head to you.
I thought you
my
were
God.
gonna get it. I thought you were
Shit.
gonna get it.
Fuck.
I thought you were gonna get it. Come on.
Damn it. What a,
All
what
right.
a failure.
So this one.
My mom was right. Fuck.
All right. So on this one, I feel like you all know the answer. So this one's gonna be more of a who chimes in first and says the correct answer first. So be on your toes with this one.
All right. I'm the host. We're doing it.
All right. Ready?
All right.
On what Japanese city was the first atomic
Hiroshima.
bomb dropped?
Hiroshima.
All right, Brandon
No.
got that.
Wait. I think Tucker might be right?
What did you say?
I said Hiroshima and Nagasaki were the first two, but it wasn't Nagasaki that was first.
No.
Nope, it was Hiroshima.
That's
Okay.
Do I take the Hiroshima Nagasaki every time I take the shit in the bathroom? I talk about it like that every
He
day.
not
does.
something
He
you should
does
I
say
say
that.
that every day.
He does say that.
I drop the fattest deuce and kill millions of Japanese. I'm so sorry, Japan. You gave me anime and it blessed me.
Hey, you're
forever.
better than my sister's
So
kid.
what is that?
He just
3?
runs up
That's
his,
3 questions.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
3 so far.
That was 3.
And
So
far, it's
we're on
one
the
for
4th.
Brandon, 1 for James.
All right.
Which iconic 2 buildings collapsed during September?
Your mother.
All right. Brandon's gonna get that one correct
Oh my god.
in a
Who
second.
gave the U.S. the Statue of Liberty as a
The
present?
French. I love trivia. It's actually really fun. It's so fun. Trivia is so fun.
It can be.
All right. Should we go another? Should we go?
You know what's crazy?
Should we
is-
go some history? Some art history?
Art?
Why
Why,
not?
why art? Why art history?
real quick.
Because he brought up this fucking Austrian painter. All right.
Hitler.
Let me just sidetrack real quick. I just want
Wrong.
to let you know I have just got done playing like half a day's worth of Blurt with my freaking brother's kids, and Blurt is literally this. It's just trying to answer what something is with those little. Have you guys ever played Blurt? the
No.
board
I
game?
don't think
not.
so.
No, I have
I have
not.
not.
Yeah, you got to play it. It's literally this. The idea is to go around the board and you get cards, and each player that reads the card reads a description of what it is on the card, and then whoever gets it right gets to move the tiles, and whoever gets around the board first wins. And it's literally just a
Interesting.
trivia game.
All right. Are we ready
Yeah, go for it.
for the fourth question? Which painter cut off his ear?
Van Gogh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe wins.
I have a Van
Joe
Gogh
wins.
shirt.
John was quick on that. John was
Damn
quick.
Yes.
I literally have a Van Gogh shirt. I went to the live Van Gogh show they played in Venice a little bit
Oh,
ago.
that's amazing.
Yeah, it was.
Let's see.
Alright. I got one for you.
You got the last question?
No, not last one, but I got,
Or-
I got a
okay.
bonus round for you. You after when you're done. All right. So you go with the last question, and then I'll do a bonus round.
All right, so this one is a 50-50 chance that you can get it right or wrong.
All right.
So it's a true or false question. Vietnam's national flag is a red star in front of a yellow background. Is that true
False.
or false?
True.
Tucker was correct.
I'm just going for the opposite because I
It
had
is
no
false,
idea.
and he was the first one to say it.
Oh my God, he got it right. It's Tucker.
So he didn't end the night with a 0. He didn't get an offer, but he definitely got one.
All right. So bonus round.
I played
Bonus
so much-
round, extra points, winner takes
Let's
all.
do a bonus round. All right. So
All right.
which organelle in plants?
The mitochondria.
What? Bitch, I didn't even finish the fucking.
Yes or no? Is that the
you want to
answer?
bet? How much you want to bet? That's the fucking
How
answer.
much you want to bet? That's the answer.
If he
You're
says it's a
wrong.
powerhouse-
You're
Oh,
wrong.
shit.
All right, which organelle in plant cells is directly responsible for photosynthesis?
The chloroplast.
You're
The glebes?
Yeah, you're right. You cuck.
Chlorophyll.
But no, he's right. It's chloroplast.
Is
You gotta
it?
study those plants. Come on.
He was right.
Gotta study
Herbology.
those plants.
That's right.
Well,
Oh, so John wins, dude.
John
He's
does win.
trivia
He did.
king.
I'm pretty good at trivia.
so
Trivia king.
who the fuck is just shoveling chips in their mouth right now? Tucker?
Obviously,
I was
you see.
I'm not
unwrapping
eating.
a burger,
I'm not eating at all.
Oh, it was John, dude.
not shoveling chips.
I was straight up like, who do you not see? Obviously, me and John are not eating chips.
You got
And
Wendy's,
then
bro.
next
I
thing you
can-
know, John is like unwrapping this burger.
I am not gonna fuck with you right now because I didn't even see the fact that you had a Wendy's cup before you brought that into your shot.
man.
I could smell the double, the Dave's double. I don't know what it was.
Oh my
fuck?
goodness. No, but the whole time we were playing trivia, I was eating French.
I
He
did
was.
see that.
So I guess you
yeah.
could say I was shoveling chips if you were British.
Wait, did you eat?
Alright.
Did you eat your French fries all the way before you had your burger?
Yeah.
I want to see if you guys can get this because it threw me off, and I've never even heard of this before.
You're a monster.
Well, I've heard of the word, but when I was playing Blurt, this one stumped everyone at the table, and I want to see if any of you guys can get it. We'll call it bonus
Okay.
round 2.
We're geniuses.
Ready?
Bonus round 2, whatever. Tucker round.
All right. A man's stiff felt hat with a rounded top and a narrow curved brim. What is it?
Wait,
Bowler
what,
hat.
What the fuck?
Nope, not bowler hat.
Well, say that again.
Fedora.
A what?
A fedora.
Nope.
A top hat.
Nope.
Say it again. Say it again.
A man's stiff felt hat
Stiff
with a
felt.
rounded top and a narrow curved brim.
A helmet?
What is that? Not like a bowler hat.
Is it a fucking helmet?
Nope.
Nah, what the motherfucker? Is this the hammer? Is this the
I don't know
Is
names
it
of
derby?
hats.
A derby? No.
Yes, Derby. Derby's right.
Derby.
Oh man.
Derby. You got it.
Yeah.
Of course, the bald guy knows about hats.
Dude, I thought it was a bowler hat too. I'm not gonna lie. I thought
That
it
was my
bowler
first
hat.
guess.
You were right.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
Derby was the answer. I was like, what the hell's a Derby?
I can't
I had to
believe
literally
it.
look it up.
So I didn't really have too many other like main stories to focus on tonight, guys. I kind of really just focused on that one major story. I had a few other things that crossed my mind today, like Nichi Sanji or whatever was that VTuber company or whatever. I didn't really want to talk too much about that because I don't really feel like I should be giving my opinion on VTubers because obviously I'm never gonna do that shit. And I don't know what the appeal is. What's the appeal for VTubers? Why do people want to watch?
Okay.
Like,
I'm gonna throw this out here because I know this is probably gonna be burned at the stake, but some VTubers are actually pretty good, and the ones I watch are mainly the ones that can sing and they do their own music.
that's fair.
And Mori Kalapi is a really good rapper slash singer. She does English slash Japanese, and so does another one called Demon Dice. So those two are my favorite. The rest of them, I don't get the whole RMNA where they speak soft to in your ear to help you sleep or bullshit. That's just weird and creepy. But the ones that can actually sing and make their own music, I respect those ones.
So I guess there's a big controversy around Niji Sanji or whatever. Basically,
I
it's
don't know
like
who that is.
Niji Sanji isn't a VTuber. It's like a group where people VTube like through. It's like a what is it? What's the word for it? Let's just get a definition for it. What is Ninja Sanji? It's a virtual YouTuber agency owned by Annie Color. So it's a YouTuber agency. Basically, people go through it and it promotes them. And apparently, there's this major controversy where they have been like hyper abusing a lot of their own VTubers and just completely dropping them for seemingly no reason. Like there was this one YouTuber, I can't pronounce her YouTube VTuber name, but she ended up asking Niji Sanji to fund a music video for $15,000, which they would probably have done, should probably have done, but instead of funding the music video, they ended up not doing that. So she paid $15,000 out of her own pocket, and then the next day they forcibly took the video down.
Yeah.
And she
Wow.
didn't get her money back. So it's shit like that makes a company just bad, I guess.
No, absolutely, but I guarantee you it's some stupid thing like in the contract where it's we own the rights to your channel or some stupid thing like that.
Right, and I also saw that many of these VTubers did come forward. I also did watch Charlie from Moist Critical talk about it. He mentioned that there was a lot of these VTubers that were coming forward saying that they were only getting 1% to 2% of their merch sales.
Oh goodness.
Okay.
That is awful.
Yeah, 1% to 2%. I see you, John. I see you.
See me?
I see you.
So
Red Dead
All right,
Redemption.
Oh hell
If you-
yeah.
If you guys like Dr. Seuss, then you should watch what I just put in the general chat. This chick is one of those VTubers that I'm talking about, and she did Socks and Rocks very well in her rap,
I think
and is
I think
one
we
of my
should totally
favorite
do
books from
that.
Dr. Seuss. It's the tongue twister book from Dr. Seuss. It's fun as hell.
Well, I think actually now that we got kind of the main topic out of the way, we did our little side discussion in our game show. I think it might be time to start wrapping it up a bit. It's about an hour in. I don't want to like make these longer, even though they like any live stream should be longer, but I really don't want them to be longer until we end up getting like an actual. What the fuck did you all do? What did you do?
Nothing.
What did you do?
Absolutely nothing.
What did you do?
nothing. You want to still
We're
play
just
some more?
sitting
You want to
here
play some?
chilling.
You want to play some more trivia?
Ugh.
Bitch, were you trying to bait me into?
Nothing. I really want to
Uh,
ask you this one question.
Okay, all right.
Oh,
Hang on,
God.
What is the since you worked in Walmart, right? And you're a Walmart expert. What is the number one seller at Walmart?
tampons?
Number one seller at Walmart.
Yeah. Any other answers?
Condoms?
Any other ideas?
Toilet paper? Diapers? Water? Who needs to hydrate?
If this kind of narrows it down just a little bit, I'm gonna give you this hint. It can be sold at a neighborhood Walmart. So if you think about it, a neighborhood Walmart doesn't have everything; it just sells certain things. So
Cucumbers?
Bread.
Bread?
Incorrect.
What is it, Louis?
It's bananas.
Bananas.
Oh, dude, I have so many.
You know,
I have
that
a lot of
actually
bananas.
makes
Yeah, I
sense
have so
because every
many.
time I go get bananas, the freaking rack is always empty in that store.
No,
Like, I
no,
don't, like,
no. I'm mad because there was this one motherfucker. I used to work here, and I was walking around. There was this fucking piece of shit walking around with a fucking banana. He grabbed it from the produce department, walking around, and started fucking eating it. How the fuck do you eat you have to weigh the banana. When you eat the banana, it's gonna be weightless, and how are you gonna pay for it?
You know that that's actually technically theft.
Yeah.
My grandmother would take the bags of grapes and pick them all off of the stems and leave the stems, but take the grapes to weigh the grapes because she's like, I'm only buying the grapes. I'm not paying for the stem. So every time she goes to the store, she takes off
That's
the
kind
grapes.
of big brain, honestly. That's kind of a power move. That's massive cock energy. I'm not even gonna lie
But
to you.
think
That's
about
so.
it. If you think about this, also,
She's
like,
right.
but can you do that to, like, let's say you want to buy lobster meat?
Oh, you just
So you're
take,
telling
take
me
the
you're just
shell
gonna
off?
you're gonna kill that fucking lobster, you're
Yeah!
gonna rip its fucking meat out of it, and then you're
Yeah.
like, I'm only paying for the
Yo!
meat.
She
Fuck the
husks the
shell.
That's
corn in the
big
middle of
dick.
Walmart.
Massive schlong right there. That's awesome. Plus, you're doing the work for them. Fuck them. You know, like, you already had to bag your own shit. Like, the fuck?
That's
You
right.
already had to bag your own shit.
Listen, there was oh my god, Walmart is amazing. Like, I'm being flooded with so
Amazing.
many,
I don't know about
many
that.
memories right now, dude.
So I found another crazy question on here. What were clocks missing before 1577?
Seconds?
Hands.
Secondhand.
Dude, I'll
Hands.
give a clock a hand.
Care to elaborate?
They had
Be a little bit
the-
more specific.
It had
they
the hour
only-
hand, it had the minute hand, but it didn't have the second hand the longest time.
A second
No,
hand.
I
Second
feel like
hand?
it only had like a sundial kind of thing. It has moved. Never had.
Oh,
I think
you're
that's
cutting in and
I
out.
think that's far back. I think that's like BC, bro.
Yeah, at one
No,
point they
like,
didn't
I'm
have
saying like a
numbers.
moving hand. Like
He said,
I
found
get
the
you.
clock they
Um,
used for the movie 2012.
So the answer is the minute hand. You were actually reversed, Tucker.
Really?
It was the minute hands that weren't around until 1577.
Imagine being the piece of shit that discovered the minute. Like,
The minute.
like, all right, you know what? We don't really have
You know,
anything.
60 of those seconds. We're gonna call that a minute.
All right, all
We're
right,
gonna
all
call
right.
that a minute.
I'll see you at 3/600 p.m.
What would that be?
I don't know.
600
It'd be
seconds
10.
would only be 10 minutes.
Yep.
Oh yeah. All right, Louis. I'll see you at 3/600 p.m.
Oh, I'll see you then.
Yeah, like what the...
Say that to some dyslexic person.
You're
They're over here
So
like,
3,600
300
seconds would be 60 minutes.
you're
So
320
You
seconds
know the-
late.
you know that meme of like all the fucking equations coming out of nowhere, like
Yeah,
from like
Yeah, I've added that in my videos before.
Talking about Big Bang Theory?
Yeah, no, Big Bang Theory. Listen, go wash your mouth out with soap, Tucker. Let's not bring that fucking show up ever again.
That's right.
I might be
That's
gay, but I'm
fucking
not
right.
that gay. Okay.
Exactly.
You have to actually listen. If you watch Big Bang Theory, pretend for just 1 second that you've never seen any of the shows that they're referencing, and it's immediately not funny.
I didn't realize they were referencing shows.
You're talking they reference
Oh, dude,
Star
they
Trek,
reference
they
all
reference
kinds of
Star
shows.
Wars, they reference
John,
And not
never
just
watched
shows, they
Star
reference
Wars.
Have you
games.
watched
They
One
reference
Piece?
Halo.
I
Are you a
love
One
One
Piece
Piece.
fan?
I have One Piece
Tucker.
tattoo.
Tucker, are you a One Piece fan?
I really wasn't. I mean, I watched the first season now, thanks to I did go watch the live action and I started watching it, but I only watched the first season. Back when it
Awful.
first started airing, I was more into like Naruto. I was more into Yu Yu Hakusho and Dragon Ball Z and
How
Fairy
can you
Tail,
make it
and I already had
through
all those
all
long
of
ones
that
already.
shit, but not One Piece? I swear to God. How can you make it through Naruto that's like freaking 90% filler?
Dude, Naruto was just awesome. All right,
Let's
you
talk
felt
about
bad for
that
almost
robot
all the
episode,
villains.
okay?
And one
No!
thing, I
Oh my
forgot who.
God.
I don't know who told me this. All right, I had this. Actually, my boss. It's my boss actually. I forgot. We had a discussion about this. We wonder why Dragon Ball Z and freaking Naruto are different, and why Naruto's better. Because Dragon Ball Z constantly kills off characters and brings them back and gives them plot armor. It's also why My Hero Academia is not that great, because half the characters have plot armor and don't
Tucker,
die
there's
when
an
they should.
entire story arc where they bring
Naruto?
up every dead character back from the dead to fight all the living characters.
Yeah, but Naruto, all of them stay dead though. I mean, yeah, they bring back a couple as like zombie like puppets, but more often than not, 90% of them are dead. They don't ever come back permanently.
Okay, what do you have
Dragon
to
Ball Z,
say?
they all come back permanently.
What do you have to say? Okay, this is my personal opinion on Naruto. When the original, not Shippuden, but the when he's a kid and he fights Neji during the shooting exams, and Naruto is making this amazing speech about how he's in charge of his own destiny and fate isn't real and destiny is not like a thing, but Neji's trying to push this divinity, this divine idea that there's some kind of destiny or fate. And Naruto's like, nah, fuck that, fam. And it was pretty good. And then the whole rest of Shippuden, he's a fucking child of prophecy. It was such a retcon. It was so stupid.
Well, whenever he was fighting Neji, that fight wasn't really about Neji or what they were talking about. That was more of a revenge because of what they did to Hinata in the previous.
No, that
'Cause,
was
like,
immediate.
he
That was
told
exactly
Hinata-
what that was about. Because Neji thought that he was gonna win that fucking fight because Naruto he was fated to lose.
Neji believed that he could not break his family's chains
Right.
because he was basically had a symbol on his
Yeah.
head that would kill him
Yeah,
if
that's
he ever
what
struck back.
that's what this
So
fight
he
was
was trying
about.
to explain. He was trying to explain to Naruto and relate to him that, hey, look, you got the nine tails in you. You're nothing but a monster. You set in your roles. There's no way you can break free from your chains of fate. Just like I
Right.
can't break free from my chains of fate.
Right.
And later down the line in Shippuden, they bond over that because Naruto proves him wrong. Yes, he's a monster, but he can conquer it.
Yeah,
And yes,
yeah,
you're
but
bound
it's
by this, but you can
lazy.
conquer it.
It was so much better when it was just Naruto was like, fuck you.
To be honest, though, my favorite character was Gaara. Gaara was my favorite.
Yeah, Gaara was pretty cool. Needed no
Dude, he was
eyebrows.
badass.
Fuck Gaara. You talking about plot
He was
armor and
yeah,
then you're gonna
that's
bring
fair.
up
He-
Gaara?
he-
His ability
Oh,
is
he
armor.
died. He died. He came back. He died. We got Tucker on that one. His character didn't
He
stay
did.
dead.
He did
died
die
he
and
came
come back.
When? Like, he didn't
He-
technically
When he got
die.
kidnapped. Yes, he did.
Sasori and
He
Deidara,
was- she had to give up
Sakura,
her entire life force.
they took the one tails out of him and he fucking died. And then Granny Chio killed herself to bring
Yep.
him back.
It's true.
He didn't die that long.
He
and
died
saved-
though.
and she
He
saved his
died.
life.
He died.
Yeah. No, that was
And
like
his
not
whole
even
ability is just entirely plot armor.
It's just Sam
Well,
from
his
his
whole
dad.
You can't
ability
even
is
throw a.
armor.
That's my point. It's.
Listen, well, at least
He's
One
basically
Piece.
okay. Well, all he is a telekinetic that controls nothing but sand. That's all he is.
Yeah, I mean, Crocodile could.
But the
fake him.
sand works defensively without his.
Yeah, it just happens.
cognition.
Yeah, he just protects
That's
him.
mentioned
Yeah,
in the
but if you think
series
about-
and the
But
book.
if you compare him, like younger version of Gaara to older Gaara and Shippuden, if you look at it, when he was younger, yeah, it protected him, but he had no real good combat control over it at all. When he became Hokage of his village and he had control over it, he became a monster with that ability. Like he
I
was
don't know.
able to.
That fight
he
with
got
Rock Lee in the
faded.
beginning was pretty
I don't.
intense.
That's the thing. That's actually my biggest point because like Rock Lee kicked his ass with no powers except for I'm strong and faster. That's
But
it.
that's Rock Lee's whole thing.
Yeah, he just like
Yeah,
2
well.
million tits, whatever, like
But
fucking
you know
strength.
what I love is that Mike Guy always kept his promise to Kakashi.
They're
Kakashi
gay.
said to him in like the
They gotta
very
be
first
gay.
season, and he asked Mike Guy, like, Mike Guy, if I was ever in danger and I needed help, would you come to my rescue? And Guy was like, yes, I would. And there's like 9 different moments where freaking Kakashi's about to die or lose, and then Mike Guy just like pops out of nowhere and
Yeah.
saves his life.
Yeah, it's
Like
good.
that entire series, Mike Guy
I don't
literally just
think-
keeps Kakashi alive.
I don't think Naruto was bad. I just don't think it was peak fiction. Like it wasn't.
I wouldn't say it was peak
great.
fiction either. You're right. Like honestly, Yu Yu Hakusho was better than Naruto, but I'm just saying Naruto was better than Dragon Ball Z because the thing
Which
that
is
pissed me off
fair.
about Dragon Ball Z.
I never liked Dragon Ball Z
I
too
thought it
much.
was. I thought it was really cool. I loved Dragon Ball Z because it was really epic. Like
I like the
watched
video
the
games
Cell
a lot.
Saga. I watched the Cell Saga growing
Oh,
up on
dude.
like fucking Nickelodeon when I was like.
Budokai Tenkaichi 3 Dragon Ball Z game was the best one because you could
Yeah,
play
the Dragon
all the
Ball
characters.
games are so fucking fun, but this.
Dude, you just cut out for like that whole sentence.
What
really
the
did.
fuck?
Yeah.
You cut out your F word too.
I hate
He got
this.
censored.
What the fuck?
Well, I think there's a. Go open your device
Oh, no.
settings. On your.
It's probably because I have noise suppression on or some stupid shit.
Open your device settings. Go to system. Go to sound. Are you following me, John?
No.
Fuck!
I don't see device settings.
Well, no, just go to settings on your computer,
Oh.
not device settings.
Okay, settings, sound.
Oh, did you go to system then sound? Okay. Scroll down to more sound settings.
More sound settings.
Do you see where it says playback, recording, sounds, communications?
Yeah.
Go to recording. Go to your microphone.
Yep. Yep.
Double click your microphone. Go
Okay.
Go to custom. Why the fuck is this activated? Oh my god. Why was it activated for me?
Custom.
Hang on. Do I sound better now? Hello? Do I sound
Yeah, I can hear you.
Do I sound better now?
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Why the fuck does it do this? It defaults it every time. That's like the 3rd time I've had to turn off AGC.
So what am I supposed to do?
Double click your microphone settings, go to custom, and unclick AGC.
I don't see
Alright.
custom.
Well, look for AGC, and also, why the fuck does it do this to me, bro? That's so triggering.
AGC.
Did it just turn back on,
No.
or did you just
I-
get closer?
No, I up my volume a little bit,
Oh, okay.
but my quality should be better. I don't know why the fuck, dude. It was pissing me off because I was like significantly louder than everybody else for like the longest time, and it's because I had the AGC turned on, not willingly. It's just every time my fucking computer updates or something, it defaults it back. So I had to fucking constantly check it. It pisses me off. That was perfect. I'm so glad you did that. You can also hit listen to this device, and I do that a lot. But for some reason, it's really kind of scary. If I listen to my microphone, I could with my headset, I can go in my kitchen, start whispering, and I can hear myself.
He finally listened to himself.
Yeah, I listen to myself too much. Well, I mean, we can fit around with your sound settings in a minute. That's enough for the Top Bots tonight, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and the subscribe button. Give me that good old follow on Twitter and everything else. Instagram, you're not here today. I love you, Instagram. You're still my favorite platform, even though you're